speed in his range to be able to run people down all over the football field. And you'll just see it here. He's just going to track Kaytron Allen out here on this screen, and he's just going to stuff it for no gain whatsoever. Positional versatility. He doesn't have to just line up off the ball in a stack position. You can put him on the line of scrimmage. He'll whip tackles. He'll whip tight ends. He can do both. And here with his power rush, you think it's just all about speed. He can take this offensive tackle and just puts two hands in his chest and just drives him back in the quarterback and collapses the pocket. And then if you do want to see the speed and the bend coming off the edge, he's got it naturally. This is something he's going to have to develop. But man, with all the different body types that they have in the New York Giants right now in the linebacker room, they have got an embarrassment of riches. Bernard Wilson, defensive coordinator, you're on the clock now. You got some guys to work with.
All right, Marriott Banboy is going to take us back down to the stage. Now Laura is standing by with Arvell Reese. Laura.
Arvell, what have the Giants shared with you about how they plan to utilize you in their defense?
You know, the Giants told me they're going to get unique with me. They said they're going to use me in a bunch of unique ways, so I'm looking forward to that.
It hasn't been easy for you, this journey. What can you say about those that have helped you all the way back to your days at Glenville High School in Ohio?
Yeah, I can't say nothing but thank you. You know, it's a bunch of childhood coaches I done had. You know, my high school coaches, my parents, my family, my brothers. All I can say is thank you.
And you got the hat to fit, finally.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Laura, thank you. So a pair of pass rushers are now New York bound. David Bailey to the Jets and Arvell Reese to the Giants. Meanwhile, here at number 6, we have a trade. The Chiefs have moved up into this spot. Adam Schefter is standing by. Schefter, what can you tell us?
All right, Greeny, the Browns have been shopping this pick for weeks, and finally they found a taker in the Kansas City Chiefs, who are giving up the 9th overall pick, 3rd round pick, and a 5th round pick, 3 picks to go up to number 6. The Chiefs need defensive help. They need help along the pass rush. They need help in the secondary. We'll see how it works out here, but Kansas City has made the first trade of the first round, moving up to 6, Greeny.
We would anticipate there will be more. Super quickly, Mel, before the commissioner comes out. You think they go offense or defense?
Well,
here?
look at the teams they jumped. Washington and New Orleans. What are we looking at there? Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State.
Carnell Tate already off the board, so we'll see if Tyson is the player. We'll find out momentarily. Again, the Kansas City Chiefs not accustomed to choosing this high in the draft. Here comes the commissioner to make the announcement of the Chiefs at number 6.
With the 6th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Mansour Delane, defensive back, LSU.
I will remind you that Kansas City traded first-team All-Pro Trent McDuffie to the Rams this offseason, and his teammate Jalen Watson later signed with LA as well. So they had a need at this position. Mansour Delane, a unanimous All-American in his only season at LSU, transferred after 3 years at Virginia Tech.
No doubt. And when he got to LSU, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, can he play man coverage? Can you line up and play man-to-man? You can check that box. Number 2, can he play zone coverage? Can he play off? Can he read the quarterback? I think we quickly learned he can do that. Does he panic when the ball is in the air? He doesn't do that. So when you look at Mansour Delane, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a guy that's very patient, that can play man coverage. He's very patient and can play off-zone coverage. And when the ball is in the air, he understands how to go attack the ball, and he doesn't get grabby. That's something that a lot of college corners do. They get very grabby. He doesn't do that, and he catches the football, which means he can turn the football over for your team. You talk to defensive back coach Corey Raymond, and he's had some great ones down there. Morris Claiborne, Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu. He's right in that same elk, Mel, with all those guys.
Came out of Archbishop Spalding High School, right? Watch him play high school football. To see him get to this point, Louis had talked about it. Virginia Tech, inconsistent. Made some big plays with interceptions, gave up some. At LSU this year, started off the Clemson game. He had an interception, had a couple pass breakups. He took his game to a new level. Everybody thought he'd be a 4-5 guy, an under 4-4 at the workout. I had him right now as the 14th best player in this draft. I think it's a bit of a reach, but guess what? With Jermod McCoy and that lingering knee injury, he became the guy at corner that you got to get, because there's really, right now, no locked corner because of McCoy's injury. Maybe Colton Hood gets in there, maybe Chris Johnson, San Diego State, but that made Mansour Delane much more valuable at the top of the draft because of McCoy falling back just a bit.
Yeah, they're betting on that ascension that you're talking about, Mel, that he's on currently as far as how he has improved to continue. They've done a nice job down there with defensive backs. They lost 2 of them this offseason. I mean, it was a necessity in order for Brett Feast to go ahead and fill this position and get someone like this guy who, look, he just absolutely balled out all year long. He supports the run. He makes plays on the football. He's so aggressive at the catch point. He can do it all. He has really developed his game.
They make the aggressive move. They go up and get their man, and Marriott Bonvoy takes us back to Laura, who's with Mansour Delane.
Mansour, you just said, wow, this is crazy. The Chiefs traded up to get you. What did they tell you about why you were so important to them?
Sure, really just the way I play the game. You know, this confidence they have in me. They weren't really on me too much in this process, but they said they just wanted to keep it quiet and make that sneak move, and they made the best move in the draft, so I'm excited.
You were once a little boy dreaming of this very night where you would become an NFL player. What would that little boy say now?
Man, don't stop now. Don't stop now. You got what you dreamed of, but, man, let's make a mark on this league.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Laura, thank you very much. And so the next selection is in. We mentioned the cadence will be quicker this season because there's only 8 minutes rather than 10 between these picks. And Mel, the Washington Commanders have already made their pick. Who's the best player remaining on the board in your mind?
That Fred Warner comparison. Who had Fred Warner? Adam Peters did. Who's the general manager of the Washington Commanders? It's Adam Peters. Who was the comp? It's Fred Warner. You got Sonny Styles for the Washington Commanders. In a division with those quarterbacks, you got to chase. Sonny Styles can do it. He can spy, and he can get to the quarterback like a cat.
It's a name that perhaps we had expected to go a little sooner than this. He had one of the truly great showings in the history of the Combine about 6 weeks ago. So that certainly feels like a possibility here. Many have projected that Jeremiah Love might fall all this way. I'd seen him projected to the Commanders multiple times. Here comes the commissioner with a pair of Hall of Famers on either side to announce the 7th pick in this year's draft.
The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, is awarded to one player each year and celebrates their profound impact on and off the field. I'm joined on stage by former winners Lynn Swann and Jerome Bettis. And the league welcomed its newest member to the prestigious club 2 months ago, Super Bowl champion and 6-time All-Pro Bobby Wagner. Way to go, Bobby. On behalf of the Payton family and Nationwide, I encourage players drafted this week to make their community and the league a better place. You want to go for it, or you want me? With the 7th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State.
Now, this is the first time that Ohio State has had 3 players selected in the first 7 overall. Sonny Styles, Lewis, you talked about him earlier, played safety his first 2 seasons in Columbus, switched to linebacker, just got better and better at